This episode, we move from Kabowie, spend some downtime in Balaclava, then Port Adelaide, before moving on to the Fleurieu Peninsula. G'day guys, welcome to the next episode. We've moved on again and we're now on the Fleurieu Peninsula, or the beginning of the Fleurieu. We're just out and about today having a bit of a poke around, seeing what we can see. We're not that far down on the Fleurieu, so still a little bit in suburbia, but we'll have a look at some of the beaches you can access with your four-wheel drive or sedan, because the beaches here are awesome for access if you don't have a four-wheel drive.
Hard as a rock, yeah.
So we're currently at
Moana.
Moana.
Yeah.
We can take you for a quick squirt down onto Moana Beach and show you exactly how hard it is and how easy it is to get on and off the beach.
That's
so
right. All right,
let's get going.
Do that now.
Can't go to the right of the ramp, so you can only go to the left.
Okay. Yep.
10k only on the beach, guys. So no speeding.
And people had written on WikiCamps that there is a $10 fee or permit to drive on here. That is not the case. There is not one sign anywhere.
Well, that we can see anyway. There's definitely no signage just there that
we've definitely looked at all the signs here, and they're just the rules of driving on here, and there was nothing about you must have a permit to get on here first. So
it is super hard too. It's like we haven't let our tyres down at all. It's still at highway pressures, still 47 psi. And yeah, you can see by the wheel marks on the sand, you're not digging in at all. Maybe up higher, but there are little signs you'll see just to the left, Tracy, on the posts that say "Stay off the, please stay lower" on the harder sand.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have the greatest sunny weather at the moment, but it'll give you an idea of what it's like down here anyway. So. Alright, so we've just found another point of interest along the road. We're just past Selix Beach, and they're actually building a Buddhist temple here, and what is built so far is quite impressive. So you can see the very ornate statues on the side here, but then this massive statue at the back there is very, very impressive. You'd love to see that from the front. They're going to have a view and a half, that's for sure. But yeah, it's just a very interesting point of interest. Obviously you can't go in there or trespass or anything, but yeah, very interesting. Alright, so now we're just coming down out of the hills. This is Myponga Beach area. It's just a very different landscape here, very hilly.
And it's a dirt road in and out, and it is extremely steep.
It is
and
very
narrow in sections.
Yeah.
As you can see.
So anyway,
very corrugated too.
Yeah, it has been very corrugated, but as we get a bit closer, I'll film a little bit more. So as you can see, the hills around, it's very pretty. And then we've got Myponga Beach down here. I'm not sure if it's a community that would be more holiday houses or if it's an actual small community. We'll find out. So we're just going through Myponga Beach now. Oh, that house there said holiday rentals, so I'm assuming that that is what a lot of these will be. A very small community. Oh, and the bridge. Wow. Interesting. There we go. That's the old jetty just there. Few people out fishing, are they?
Definitely be more. You'd probably find there's only a handful of permanent residents. The rest of them definitely look like rentals.
Definitely.
Holiday units.
Yeah.
I should say.
Yes.
Even though you're close to Adelaide, it's still very remote here.
Yeah, that's it. It's very remote. Yeah.
No shops, no nothing.
No. Just the way some people like it.
Yep.
So here's the Myponga reservoir. It's a long way down there. Oh lordy. I don't like looking down there far. But we're just going to the lookout, so we'll hopefully get a better shot of this very shortly. So yeah, things you find when we're just traipsing around. Alrighty, so we've made it up here to the Myponga Reservoir lookout. I am trying not to look too much that way because it's really high up. I don't do well with heights, but I'll show you the best of my ability. Ooh, hang on to the railing here. So it's a very, very decent sized reservoir, that's for sure. Luckily I've got the mic on because it's really windy up here. It's crazy. But I think we'll be able to get maybe some shots over this side of the view out to the beach, maybe. Have a look. So yeah, just been doing the usual, looking up Wikicamp, seeing points of interest and just going for a drive really to see what's around in the Fleurieu. We don't typically just automatically go to the places that everyone tends to go to straight away. I mean, we might end up at some of those places eventually, but we like to see the other things that not everyone kind of sees. So, okay. Ooh, I don't know how well we better see view on the GoPro. There's a view here where we were before that goes down to the Myponga Beach area there. Oh, some pretty flowers around here too. Huh. Anyway, I think we'll go back to camp. We're actually staying in Aldinga at the moment, just spacing ourselves here for a couple of weeks to explore the Fleurieu and yeah. And don't know what we're doing next, but we'll find out. Okay, so found a better lookout for this reservoir on the way back to the car. It's blowing an absolute gale. Ugh. Oh, I really don't like being this close to this height. Look. But they've actually got a little monument thingy here with some details. We like our facts. So it was constructed between 1958 and 1962. Its capacity is 5,000 5,000, no, how do you pronounce that? 5,905 million gallons. That's a lot. We're 700 feet above sea level. It's 48 square miles. Annual rainfall average 30 inches. Length of the dam 742 feet. Thickness at base 55 feet. That's a lot of concrete. 72,900 cubic yards of concrete to build that dam. Reservoir, dam, same thing. Alright, off to the next spot. So we've come to Rapid Bay. We've seen this all over YouTube for so many years now, so come for a drive to see what it's all about. So behind me is Rapid Bay. We have the jetty just here, and then this side I won't talk when the camera's not facing me because our mics have gone flat. Good planning. Anyway, that's the BHP limestone quarry, the old one up there. So that's interesting. You can see the hill over here is all the tailings. So we'll go for a walk down the jetty, but we're going on the new jetty because the old jetty, the big gap. So just walk down here and have a look at the jetty. Go and see if anyone's catching anything. So just behind me is the Rapid Bay campground. I looked it up on Wikicamps. It's actually $30 for 2 adults per night. So there's just toilets here, no power, no shower. So there's the view there, so you've got the beach. And then the campground's there. So there we go. Alright, well I think we're going to go for a drive to Cape Jervis and see where they go off on the ferry to Kangaroo Island. See you soon. So we've made it to Cape Jervis and we're at the Sea Link terminal here where you go over to Kangaroo Island.
Hey, you can go up the track at your house. Do you have a track?
Alrighty, I have the microphone charged enough now that you'll be able to hear me. It's windy again here, but we've now made it to Victor Harbour. Another place again that I've heard so much about, and we've come to a lookout that gives us a good view of Victor Harbour, plus the causeway that goes to Granite Island that Victor Harbour is so, well, what I know Victor Harbour for. So here's the view that we have. It was raining earlier, luckily the sun has come out now. So that's the causeway down there. So we're reading a little bit of information. So there originally was a jetty out where the causeway is, and then in 1875 they decided to extend it to Granite Island for a working jetty until they realised, and they had a railway line built on there as well apparently, until they realised it was too shallow to do what they wanted to do. So now it's just the tourist attraction. So yeah, we'll go for a drive in town and go and have a look. So here we are, Victor Harbour. Sun's come out for us, which is lovely. Alright, Mr. Chris, what are you wearing for the first time in 12 months?
I had to break out the long pants. The last couple of days it was cold. I still got my thongs on though.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Thongs, long pants.
I think it's 18 months or more since I've actually had a pair of shoes on my feet. I don't know if I'd actually be able to find shoes actually now.
It would feel funny.
They're buried somewhere in the caravan.
So our aim is to see if the Victor Harbour tramway is running today with the horses that drag the tram over to Granite Island. So we've got a...
That's where they keep the carriages. There's two in there. I know they've got three. Yeah. They may have one operating, but...
Yeah. Well, we've got a little art show happening over here, art display on the grass over here. But it's turned out to be an absolutely wonderful day. Actually had to put the hat on. Anyway, we'll see what we can find, if it's going or not. This has been on my bucket list for pretty much since we left on our trip, so we'll see if we can find it. There, we found the tram. Let's see if we can get on. So is the pricing for the Victor Harbour tramway right there.
Yeah, that was
Views. So we've got our tickets. So we're just going to wait to get on. So we've made it on, we're underneath. It is very dark. So this is Murray. He had the pleasure of bringing all us over. I don't know about pleasure.
Yes, I have.
They talk about horsepower and it was full. It's strong, that's for sure. So we're on Granite Island now, and they give you time to wander around. Well, the last tram actually departs at 3:40 in the afternoon, so you've got all that time, if you've got a return ticket, to explore the island and then come back. So this is where the penguins do come over here, but obviously probably early in the morning and late at night, or dusk, I don't know. But we might have a bit of a look around, but they do have a cafe. A cafe here. And we've got, looks like a lookout. And there's Victor Harbour back there. So we didn't manage to get up top coming over, so we'll try and get up top on the way back and show that footage. So we'll have a bit of a look around here.
Hi guys. Sorry the air fryer's on at the moment. I'm going to try a bit of an experiment. Something I've seen similar to this online is lay out some bacon, put your sausage on top, cut down the middle like I have, bit of cheese in the middle, sweet chilli sauce. I'm going to put sweet chilli sauce. What we're going to attempt to do is roll it up. I did say attempt. Never done this before, don't know if it's going to work, don't know what it's going to taste like, but we're going to give it a go. The longer cuts of bacon and bacon are a lot easier to roll up. Definitely a lot easier to roll up. So what we're going to do, because we haven't got that, we're going to get some tofu piggies. I'm making a mess of this. Anyway, we'll see how it works. It didn't work. That's better. That's better. So
you've got one previously prepared, have you?
Oh, cooking slowly.
The one prepared earlier,
Yeah.
as they say.
Not quite, but it's getting there.
What temperature did you have it?
I didn't use toothpicks on this one, so it might be...
Oh, okay. I think you've lost your sweet chilli sauce
Yeah,
somehow. In that one?
That one didn't work. I'll try this one.
With toothpicks, okay. You wanted to try and turn that one over. Oh, maybe, I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, that one didn't work. Okay, I might take that one out and try and fix that.
Can you put this down?
Yep, you put this down. Okay, so I managed to rescue one, sort of. Take the body bits out. Did I say earlier that we like wraps?
You live on them in the caravan.
I'm going to fold the ends over. Tuck it in. And one sausage wrap bacon.
And name yet to become
Food.
Alright, Chris's masterpiece is finished. He's making me the guinea pig to see what it tastes like.
Show what it looks like.
Okay, so it goes nice and crispy once you've put the wrap around it. Oh, they're dripping. Oh, it's still a bit hot. I mostly just got wrap. I'll need the second bite, I think.
Yeah, you missed the sausage and the bacon.
Alright, we'll try again. Oh, so hot. That's nice, huh?
Okay. You have it again? Yeah? Okay. We might get longer cut bacon next time, makes it easier to wrap right around the sausage a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah. You'd probably do one twirl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Down. You'd still probably need a toothpick to keep the bacon
three
off.
strips of bacon, then roll it up so that way it goes right around.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay.
I so, but it's hot.
So, they look like they're a bit of a success. Moan's in air fryer now, and yeah. So another experiment, sort of worked, but anyway, got to try these things. See you next time.